I'm making this short video right now. I don't know where I'm going to post it yet. Part of this is because I have like a podcast schedule that was Tuesday mornings at 7 a.m. that I had adhered to pretty closely for since I've gone solo. So it's been, well, even before then, it was pretty consistent. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with that now. Not like it's a big deal, but I've got a couple minutes. I was going to record a podcast today, and now I'm too stressed. I have things to do. I got to bust out laundry. I'm assuming I'm just going to put this up on different social media platforms for the YouTube channel, for the podcast, etc. But yeah, so all schools as of like an hour ago have been indefinitely closed in the province of Alberta. So, as a substitute teacher, that means I'm broke. Indefinitely closed. Like they said, closing the schools for 2 weeks isn't going to do anything. If we need to close, then we're going to be closing for like 8 to 12 weeks. We may as well just cancel the rest of the school year. So that's where things are right now. The situation has been changing rapidly, but it seems like it's changing in one direction. It's not going back and forth. It's like more and more and more like quarantine type behavior, more and more cancellation of this, that, and the other, more and more closures, and yeah. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as like rent goes. I don't really have savings for this scenario. As of right now, my girlfriend is still able to work. They haven't like shut down her job. Who knows what's going to happen there? As long as she's able to work, that means I am going to need to provide childcare, because if I'm not at work, and the schools are closed, and thus, the kids can't go to school or daycare of any kind, then that's going to be my responsibility right now. So, yeah, that's obviously a huge priority. I don't really know. I feel just like any social media postings and creative whatever, blah, 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 is going to be put on some much more irregularity right now while things get figured out. I still wanted, like, there's a part of me that was like, man, I'm all set up. I should just do this podcast. It'll help me take my mind off of things going on. But yeah, I can't right now. Like, what's stressing me out right now is like the things I need to do right ahead of me, which is do laundry, go home, prepared. Like, I need to go to my girlfriend's house tonight, so that I can be there in the morning, so that so I can stay with kids, and now it's like really figuring out stuff for data. I don't know. I've never been in a scenario like this before. This is a first time for me in my life, and I am not panicked and scared about getting the virus. Like, that is not my panic. Is in stuff like this. Is in, oh crap, how am I going to pay rent? Oh no, like everything's closing. People are panic buying stuff. Like the mob mentalities, the other people's panic about certain things are giving me panic about their panic. I am not panicked about contracting this virus or whatever. Like, this is not, COVID-19 is not in itself an issue for me as it relates to my physical health. In the sense of like contracting COVID-19, it's like how it extends further into everything else in my life, as far as like my job goes, as far as finances, like what happens with the next school year. Like, this is going to possibly delay hiring practices and who knows what else when I'm trying to like get a job for next year. Like, I have no idea what's going on right now. Everything is so in flux to such a large degree. I have never had this happen to me before, and my anxiety is through the freaking roof right now because everyone else has control. I don't. Like, I have no control right now over things that affect my basic needs, such as a place to live and food to eat and whatever else, right? So obviously some of it was in my control in the past. It's like, oh, I guess I should have saved money and like set myself up so that if there's a pandemic that I can, like, whatever. And obviously some people set themselves up to be in a great position like that. Unfortunately, my circumstances and the way that I've dealt with my circumstances have not, I've not put myself in a position to handle a pandemic like this. So that's where I'm at, and I don't know how much you'll be hearing from me the next little while. Things will be way more irregular than normal. I don't know.